Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto. I'm just doing a quick video walkthrough of the 2024 Volvo XC90. I'm just helping out with a little bit with the video process. I'm one of the video guys. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk all the way around. We're gonna check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes in the outside. Then we're gonna go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. And then finally we'll pop the hood and the engine bay so we can evaluate just a little bit in there, just for good measure. So first impressions are really freaking good. Obviously it needs a bath, but you know, 'tis the season for that. That being said, I'm not seeing any kind of rock chips, any kind of dents or blemishes up here on the front, so that's fantastic. So starting off with a clean 10 out of 10, but let's start going around and see if there is anything that we can find. So tires on here are in really freaking good condition, which given the miles is not a huge surprise, but it's still always good to know. So again, got some dirt up here, needs to be cleaned a little bit, but I'm not seeing any kind of rock chips or anything. If there is, I'll be sure to stop, make sure you get a good visual so you know everything going on. All right, so we just use the key fob to pop the trunk. I really like the Volvo key fobs. They're fun because they're on the side. Not a super important feature, but I think they're really fun to hold. All right, so you got the floor mats back here, so that's awesome. Down below, you got your spare tire. Seats already pulled down, so you basically low-key have a truck bed back here, which is nice. When you fold down the middle ones, it's just totally flat. So really, really nice right there. Other than that, just a butt ton of space. So up top, you also can close it with your foot. You can open and close it just with your foot, which is really cool. So let's do that. Sorry, it's kind of hard to show on video, but you can totally do that. All right, this side, you got a little bit of frost here. Welcome to Utah, it's cold. Awesome. Well, honestly, as far as the exterior goes, dare I say a 10 out of 10? It looks solid, man. It's a 2024, so I didn't expect to find anything crazy, but we're still gonna look. So let's hop inside and see what we can find on the interior real quick. All right, so what we're gonna do is first we're gonna turn the car on, obviously. But when we do, I'm gonna leave the camera up here on the dash. That way, if there's any kind of warning lights or anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. Awesome. Cool, I have my friend there in the back. Say hi. So the back door is going to be open. But yeah, so as you can tell, no warning lights on the dash. Well, actually, you have the seatbelt light on, which is correct. But other than that, no warning lights on the dash. As far as interior features go, you have a lot. So I'm going to go a little bit fast just for the sake of time. So we're not here for a 30-minute video. But up here you're going to have your heated seats as well as your heated steering wheel, both of which working very well, which is, again, nice this time of year. It's Utah. You have your camera system. You got your 360 degree as well as a couple other modes you can have it on for. You can get on YouTube. Don't do that while you're driving. You have maps, Bluetooth, all the fun stuff. So you have plenty to play with. Let's make sure your audio is working correctly. You actually have really good speakers in here. That's nice. So up top, you're going to have more basic controls. Over here, you have your seat presets. You have one for you, one for your wife, and one for good measure. So windows roll down, windows roll up. We're just going to dot our I's and cross our T's here. Windows roll down and up. Beautiful, beautiful. And this is really cool. So low key, the whole car is like touchscreen, which is so cool. So for this, for example, normally you have to press a button to open the sunroof, but this one you just run your finger by it and you're living the dream, man. Anyway, so I think it's really cool. You can also just tap it and it'll do that as well. So anyway, I'm fanboying. I'll move on. We don't need to worry too much about that, but it's really cool. Other stuff, you just have buttons for everything. Anyway, so as far as interior quality goes, it's really freaking good. I'm not seeing any kind of dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, anything. So looking very, very good condition-wise. So we can go over features all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay. We'll check that real quick, and then that should be good for our video. There we go. Cool. So I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything about anything under here, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if there's like acid buildup all around the battery, if all the metal pieces are just like brown and covered in rust and you got like spider webs and junk on everything, then, you know, I'd probably ask some more questions personally. That being said, again, it's a 2024, so I'm not super surprised, but it looks fantastic. There's really not even dust on it, so 10 out of 10 under there. If you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions or there's anything that I missed that you'd like me to double check on, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Volvo.